Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this lovely 2021 Infiniti QX50 LUXE all-wheel drive that we have for sale. This one has the fantastic appearance package, which really does a great job improving the appearance of it, hence the name appearance package, giving you this really nice wheel and tire package. This is one of our best-selling new vehicles and one of our best-selling pre-owned vehicles for a very good reason. It's a combination of performance, style, efficiency, and really cool technology as well. Infiniti loves to be pioneers of technology, and this has some really cool pioneer technology in the engine compartment, which we'll get to shortly. So we have the original build sheet on this one. So going to the appearance package, that was $1,200, but it was $1,200 makes a big difference on this one, giving you these really nice upgraded 20-inch black painted and machine finished wheels. The standard wheel and tire package looks okay, but with these 20-inch, it really makes this thing pop. It really makes a dramatic difference in the visual appearance of this vehicle. It's kind of amazing how big a difference a wheel and tire package can make in the looks of a vehicle, and this 20-inch wheel and tire package certainly does. Then we have black outside mirrors, heated outside mirrors, black grille mesh, dark chrome front grille surround, dark chrome front fender accents, dark chrome tailgate finisher, body color rear diffuser, and graphite headliner. So there you have it. We have a complimentary copy of this build sheet for you to peruse yourself. Really nice synthetic leather interior, synthetic leather and contrast stitching the dashboard and on the doors. Big panoramic roof that allows lots of natural light inside. It opens. Beautiful day today. And then if it gets too bright out, you have a nice power sunshade to help dim things down, but since we're in this nice shady spot under this tree, we'll leave that open. CVT transmission, electronic parking brake. We have a drive mode selector that will make changes to the transmission, make changes to the steering. So you have Eco, Standard, Sport, and Professional. This has a dual display system. This one does not have navigation, but the good news is in 2020 they added Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can have navigation on your phone and project it right here up on the screen. We also have a backup camera, which is really helpful. The bottom screen is a tab-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You can access the drive mode selector here. You can make individual changes to the engine and transmission. You can make individual changes to the steering. Active trace control brakes individual wheels to help it rotate better through the corners. You can shut that on or off. Active engine braking. Engine braking is a natural tendency for a vehicle to slow down when you remove your foot off the accelerator or downshift into a lower gear. So with a little bit more aggressive engine braking, that can help you save on brakes. It's also useful by going down steep grades and driving in an icy, snowy climates, things like that, icy, snowy weather. Then we can also access the drive or assistance settings. So VDC ties the traction and stability control system together into one system. We have lane departure warning and lane departure intervention, so it'll steer you back in your lane if you start drifting out. We have steering assist, which will help keep you centered in your lane while driving on the highway. We'll also follow gentle bends, which is really nice. We have distance control assist, which will encourage you to slow down with fast approaching traffic. Blind spot warning and blind spot intervention, and forward and backward emergency braking. The steering assist pairs really nicely with the adaptive cruise control. We can activate our safety shield technologies, and that activates all our driver's assistance and safety features, including the steering assist. And then you push that down, and you can activate the adaptive cruise control and use this button right there to adjust the following distance. The QX50 has a beautiful, stylish body, very curvaceous, very beautiful. Style is very important to the Infiniti designers, where some brands are kind of like understated as far as design goes. It's kind of really understated luxury. Infiniti is certainly not that. They want to make a vehicle that really pops and really kind of cries out, look how beautiful I am. And the QX50 certainly is. It's hard to make these crossover SUVs look good. It's kind of like a jelly bean, egg shape on wheels. It's hard to make it as sleek and sexy as a Cooper sedan, but Infiniti did a great job. Little details that sometimes you realize and you don't realize make this thing such a good looking vehicle. The front end styling is very reminiscent of our Q50 and Q60. Two very beautiful cars, a sedan and coupe that we have. Now talking about pioneering technology, we have this variable compression turbocharged engine. This was brand new technology in 2019 when the QX50 was completely redesigned. It's the only engine available in the QX50, and it came out in 2019, and that's 2024, so it's proven to be very reliable and robust. And Infiniti and our parent company Nissan is starting to put this engine into more products. You can find it in the Nissan Altima. They've put a version of this engine in the Nissan Rogue, and more recently in the 2025 QX60, the bigger brother to the QX50. Now that's going to get this engine as its only engine, replacing the old 3.5 liter V6 that it replaced in the older QX50 that this engine replaces. So what's special about this engine is it can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly depending on the way you're driving. So for instance, if you're kind of doing easy does it driving, you don't need full power, it'll give you an 8-to-1 compression, it'll give you a 14-to-1 compression ratio, which will calibrate the engine for maximum efficiency. But maybe you have that drive mode selector in sport mode, or you're getting more aggressive on the throttle and doing some performance driving. Well, the car can tell, and it will quickly change the compression ratio to an 8-to-1 compression ratio, which will calibrate the engine for more power, 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Lots of cargo space back here. A little extra storage under there as well. You can fold down those rear seats too for even more storage space. You can see the QX50 has a beautiful curvaceous body. Those 20-inch wheels really makes a dramatic difference. And it's little details like this, like look at the clamshell design on the hood. Normally there's like an unsightly line where the fender meets the hood. Here, the clamshell design comes in a little bit lower where it ties into the body lines all the way to the rear. So that just translates into a more beautiful looking vehicle. And sometimes it's stuff that your conscious doesn't really realize, but sometimes it affects your subconscious. When you look at it, you're like, wow, I don't know exactly why that vehicle looks good, but it just does. And that's like the great lengths that the Infiniti designers and the engineers went to really make the QX50 a beautiful compact crossover. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.